I just got out of deep in the heart of Texas. A documentary. One that you really should see on the big screen, actually. I wouldn't think I would ever say that early, but it really wasn't. So, basically, I'm thinking that I should probably mention that, and this will be interesting to see if, like, the wind is at the back of the phone. I'm on the phone back. Anyway, how that sounds, you know. Actually, maybe I should cover up the, I don't know. Now I'm sort of covering up the speaker area, or where I would normally speak into, I think. Actually, I might not be. I sort of am with a cup now, though, maybe. So, ouch. Wait a second. Oh. I was holding that upside down. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got Led Zeppelin on. I'm probably gonna, like, not, be able to have that one on my show for copyright reasons. I feel like it would probably silence the thing. Well, actually, I might even turn down the volume completely because I just wanted to say a couple of things real quick, I guess, and then I'll just put it on the road and do the Roadio thing with the music and the road and all that. But yeah, deep in the heart of Texas, it was actually really, really awesome, like, imagery, you know, like, what was I gonna say? It's kind of like you forget, after you leave the experience, you forget what the experience is like, sort of, I think. Sort of, like, or what even was the imagery that you were like really amazed by or whatever. You, like, kind of forget it, but at the same time, like, I have a bad memory, so I just expect that, and I know, and I feel like if I see it again, then I'll be like, oh, I remember that on the big screen. Like, I feel like that's kind of how it works for me. So I'm, like, thinking that because other people normally have a good memory and remember things pretty well, the fact that they forget how they experienced a certain movie or whatever, or how it was on the big screen, basically, like, the fact that they forget that, in reference to kind of seeing other movies on the big screen or being excited about going to see big screen movies, the fact that they forget that doesn't really faze them, whereas I know I'm forgetting because I forget everything. And therefore, in a way, I make better neural connections, I think, between the experiences of seeing it on the big screen and then seeing it on the small screen. And I can tell the difference, I feel like. Maybe that's why I like the big screen movies so much and nobody else in the entire world does, or whatever. You know, like, or is not that passionate about it or think that much about it. You know, maybe that's what it is. But I'm actually going to just say that, I mean, and unfortunately, I was going to call ScatterBreaker and say, if you have a chance, you should check this out, but there's no more showings in San Antonio, so I'm not going to say that. And luckily, he doesn't watch our shows, so yeah, no, sometimes he does tune in, but he'll probably miss this one, you know, most likely. So I can do this without like kind of rubbing it in his face, like, hey, you should have seen this one on the big screen, you know, because I'm just basically saying, like, if it's still showing in your town, like you have some showings that you could go to, then you should go see this one on the big screen for sure. Or your theater, really. Like I have to go with what's on Regal for the most part, just because I've got the Regal Unlimited. So I'll always go try to see those first. But I think next time the documentary comes out, I'm going to go see that documentary on the big screen, because I think that a lot of times they have the most big screen worthy like scenes. So even though you're watching a documentary and it seems like something you would do on a TV, like as a TV show, it is really actually very cool the way that they that the scenes look, like night skies and you know, those things that are kind of so expansive that you could not just contain it on a TV screen. You know what I mean? And I know everybody thinks like you can, and it is contained on the TV screen, and it is contained up there. But that's what it is. It's contained, and it needs a bigger container. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I just feel like I'm the only one that feels this way in the entire world, but it really just bugs me, you know, that other people don't feel this way, and it's weird to me that other people don't feel this way. So I just feel like I have to express this, and so basically, I hope that somebody else feels the same way and like lets me know so that I don't feel like all alone, you know, in the world. But I mean, Scatterbonkers feels the same way. But it's like just us two. Like really, like how is that even possible? That we are so obsessed or whatever with the big screen and watching things on the big screen and in 3D if possible, for sure too. Like, why is it we're the only ones that are that? You know, maybe nobody else talks about it. Maybe you sound like a crazy person if you talk about it, so that you're not allowed to or whatever. Like, yet another thing you're not allowed to say. You know, it's crazy. But I don't know what it is. But anyway, I'm Leaving You by Hornet Leg, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road. And but I'll just say one thing. I mean, like if you do have like the Regal Unlimited or whatever, and you could just like go and catch whatever you can catch, like whenever you can catch it, you know, and it just doesn't cost any extra except the $18 you're paying or whatever, which is like crazy how like close that is to just like a regular streaming service. But you get to go see like the big screen thing. So let me see if I can actually find it. I think I got a lot of those scenes where it's like I got it after the scene was over, kind of thing. Actually, I'll show you what I'm looking at here. These are my screenshots. I was reading a Thanos comic earlier, and it was like he was in this weird universe where this happens first and then this happens. He says, I don't even think Doctor Strange's ever been there, but it looks like a scene from Doctor Strange right there. Anyway, if anybody's interested in that, I can talk about that more some other time or later. But yeah, these are screenshots I took during it with my own like soundtrack, you know. So here it is. Well, no, this was a later one actually. This was a later scene actually that represents the earlier one. But and if you do go to the and you see the end of it, it kind of recaps, or it kind of goes back through some of the stuff that was. So I'm going from the end to the beginning here. Yeah, it must have been right around this time. Here, I'll just flip it this way. 12:25, maybe. 12:25 p.m. for at Regal Theaters, which do about 20 minutes of previews, for an 11:40 showing. So about maybe 5 or 10 minutes before that is a scene that's like makes it worth going to see on the big screen if nothing else. But there's a lot of those scenes throughout it, and you see so many you forget how crazy the amount of things that are really big screen worthy are in this documentary. And there's some funny parts too, like so it is a documentary, but you'd want to go see this one just for the scenery, if nothing else. And forget the fact that it's a documentary, that you're learning stuff, and that you're improving your mind in a way. I'm kind of inspired to go do something for the Texas environment somehow, like volunteer to help with something. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, just forget about it being a documentary and just go for the scenery on the big screen. Like, you can watch it as a documentary later and pay attention to all the details and all that, but go for the scenery. And I think it's just like sad that like, oh, this is Dramarama, anything, by the way. And hopefully this doesn't silence my video here, so then I won't know what I was saying. Oh, in fact, I should probably get on ScatterBreaker just in case, because yesterday, like, one of my videos was silenced, but the other one wasn't, so I can use the sound from that one when I combine the videos on ScatterBreaker, the man from 1976 on YouTube. So, what was I saying? What was I saying about the movie? Right? Oh, yeah. Like, you want to go out and do something. Forget about it being a documentary. Go for the scenery. Go for, just being in awe of like this magnificent thing that happens in nature, and you're seeing it maybe like 1/50th of the size, but if you're watching it on your phone, you're watching it at 1/500,000th of the size or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you should definitely go see it, and if you can, and if you can't, go to maybe the next nature documentary, and hopefully that's just as good. But I'll try to go early so I can let you know if it is. Usually, of course, I do always recommend seeing things on the big screen anyway, and sometimes I just say, if only for the sound. But on this one, for the sound, I listen to my own music, and during the times that were silent, it was cool. Like, you have no distractions at all, so you're in the movie and just silence. Oh, but I did enjoy, like, actually hearing this kid was in there with his mom, and he'd say things like, "Oh, poor animal," or whatever, like, and things like that. But like when they said, "And this cut," it was almost like one of those scenes where you're learning something, This cut the environment cost by a quarter, or cut by a quarter, or something like that. And then the kid said, "Cut by a quarter," like just repeating stuff like that. It was funny, actually. So I kept laughing at that kid. But yeah, there was something else actually specifically that the kid said that I wanted to share, and I cannot remember now what it is. Dang it. Wow. I almost totally forgot to even like share that whole thing just now. So anyway, I got the moves by Habibi, and hopefully that's. Oh yeah, I gotta do that just in case. Oh yeah, just in case, I'm gonna go back through here, and we'll just restart this one. Anything by Dramarama. I'm Leaving You by Hornet Leg, and I think that was all that we actually had on the show. So okay. So anyway, I am going to be going to. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go get my hair cut. I think I better do it. So. Go see Deep in the Heart of Texas if you can, on the big screen. And this, from now on, will actually be... What did I say? Oh, Deep in the Heart Roadio. Oh, maybe I should do some kind of Texas music, right? Let's see. What can anybody suggest anything that would be Texas and that wouldn't cause my what's it called? My stream to be silenced, you know? What could have been Texas? Oh, there's a band called Texas. Oh no, a song. Oh man, this place is 20 minutes away. So I'm gonna be trying to go on the ScatterBreaker one also, and so that way, if one of the videos is silenced and the other one won't be, or you know, they might both be at the same time, but that way, at least if one is muted, the other one's audio, and the other one's not, then the audio can be taken over or whatever, right? So let me just show the direction I'll be going first. And this is the Tandoori Nights. Oops. I hear someone cry. Now, what did I just say I was gonna put on? Did I actually come up with something? Casablanca. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down. Oh, I see, Casablanca. I know that street. Okay. Oh, yeah. To Broadway. Okay. Okay. So, what did I say I was gonna put on? I have no idea now. So ScatterBreaker hasn't been working lately. The scatter_breaker at all, actually. So that's why I'm like, well, I'll be on ScatterBreakers already, so might as well go on ScatterBreaker too and just hope that it comes out, you know. So, Texas. What did I say? You know what? I actually wonder whether Sons of Hercules are on Amazon. I should check that. So they are Texans. So they're from San Antonio, and I missed that show the other day, and now I'm like, Sons of Hercules. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is gonna be called 1:41 p.m. Deep in the Heart with Sons of Hercules Roadio. Or, I don't know, Deep in the Heart. And, oh wait, I didn't start the thing yet. Okay, so I'm putting it on Bad Blood by Sons of Hercules.
Daddy's little princess don't live here no more. Daddy's little princess been passed out on the floor. You know she honk, honk, honk. She go bang, bang, bang. But there's only one thing about this man. You know everything I don't wanna be. You like to be, you like to be. I don't want it, you don't want to be. You like to be, you like to be.
I love my son's birthday. I'm just gonna say, keep this one saying Jurassic on there.
Oh, it's hot. It's a stone butterfly. The yellow. So ScatterBreaker is on the right now, ScatterBreaker is on the left. This is Pain by Tiger Army. Gangs are coming by the mods. Those gangs are coming. This is Mania by the Black Lips. this is smelly. That is weird. I don't think this is the same Black Lips that I know. Totally could have gone if you wanted to, right? The CB song by the legendary Shack Shakers. Cock-a-doodle down. I'm putting this one here now.
Tell me what you're 20. I got my rabbit ears on and I wanna get chummy. Yeah, you're a speed freaking demon, but my back goes off. The 1036. Oh, yeah. I like to stick around and get my mini skirt kicks. Come on, but never did you want. I'm in a hammer down lane, stepping all alone. If that's a steady roller buddy from the guitar town, rage head on wheels, knock the slack right out. Pretty baby, why don't you cut 'em on? Your diesel driving daddy's gonna get real gone. Just put a big ears on.
You say anything like that. I'll see that somebody's watching it right now. I think it hasn't already ended. As watching it now.
Now she's in my Bible topper, all ready to run. Wizard, but she don't shed her skin. She just skins the cat with Bob and Ringer rolls in.
That was the CB song by the legendary. What? Oh, I cried my guts out by Locals. I didn't finish that last band's name. But I did before this.
I see you walking on down the street. No, I never shed a tear till I met you. I cried my guts out. I cried my guts out. No, I never shed a tear till I met you.
Imagine all of this. Oh, this is from the album Twist, Shake, Grind, Break.
And I see you lean in and kiss his cheek. He doesn't know that he's a sucker of the weak. And I tried my damnedest to play it cool. No, I never dealt with someone quite so cool. And I cried my guts out. Yeah, I cried my guts out. No, I never shed a tear till I met you. And I cried my guts out. I cried my guts out. No, I never shed a tear till I met you.
Figure out what's wrong with that. This is Use Your Language by J. Roddy Walston, and there's something. Oh man, this device is hot. Okay, so that's reflection. There we go.